Greetings and welcome to today's Castle and Coyote celebration video. All this week I'm doing daily videos in anticipation of my new book release tomorrow! It's coming out tomorrow! I'm slightly excited is how I'm feeling. Slightly. So what better day to introduce you to my characters? Prepare your brain, here they come. Sam Castle, protagonist. She's a bisexual, alcoholic, Indian-American monster hunting biker. She's a skilled knife fighter, trained in the Filipino fighting art of Kali, and a little bit of Muay Thai for versatility. She struggles with PTSD after witnessing some fairly messed up junk when she was a teenager. She has no family, no home. I guess the road is her home. And horrible taste in friends. We'll get to him next, don't worry. Sam hunts demonic creatures known as Rakshasas, because she seeks vengeance and she is the only one who can see them. You see, Rakshasas are ethereal creatures who have to inhabit the bodies of the dead in order to walk the physical realm and chow down on human flesh. And Sam can see the monstrous forms hiding under their skin. Maybe she can see them because of her ancestry. Maybe she can see them because she had a run-in with one when she was younger. Or maybe it's because she's a little magical herself. Sam is a summoner and can call gods to her side at a mere thought. The ability is a mystery to her, and she's not very good at it. So far, the only deity she can summon is Coyote. Lucky her! But Sam's a pragmatic person, more interested in her reliable physical prowess than in some intangible magical junk. For now. Coyote! Sam's BFF. He's sassy, he's sneaky, and most of the time he's rather furry. He's up to no good, but has a soft spot for Sam. Or does he? He might have his own agenda. Or he might not. One thing's for sure, he loves to lie. From here on, it gets a little hard to talk about characters without risking spoilers, so just bear in mind that you're only viewing a tiny percentage of the goings-on in this book. Next up, Boone! Love interest? He's a mystery guy who's great at pool and way too good looking to be prowling around a small town in the middle of the desert. Sam just keeps bumping into him and he's always full of questions. Is he an innocent charmer or a stalker? Find out tomorrow! Next is Jade! Love interest 2.0? She's part of a headlining magic show in Vegas, and for good reason. Her long legs and perfect lips aside, she's an actual witch. She specializes in astral travel, but her abilities extend far beyond that. Relationships are hard when you hunt monsters for a living, and Sam gets tangled up with Jade in less than ideal circumstances. Is she friend or foe? She could be either, since she works for Phantasos, the Greek primordial god of dreams, specifically fantasy dreams. And these gods are also known as oniri. His very name is the root word that we use for fantasy. It's his magic show that Jade performs in Vegas, and between the two of them, their act is unbeatable. Is it cheating if you use real magic to pretend you're doing fake magic? Phantasos doesn't care. He falls on the evil side of neutral, but he's still neutral nonetheless. Like most of Sam Castle's acquaintances, he could go either way. Speaking of untrustworthy, let's go back to Coyote's family tree and talk about his brother, Fox, a Native American trickster god to rival Coyote himself. In fact, in some tribes, the two of them are interchangeable. This Fox is specifically of Apache origin, and he's a little more fastidious than his brother, doesn't like to get his paws too dirty. It's easy to fall for his innocent act and adorable charms, but he's a conniving little liar himself. Just like one of our mystery characters, who we shall call Coyote's cousin. A strangely colored coyote from somewhere far away who shows up randomly and insists that he wants to help Sam. There's definite animosity between Coyote and his cousin, but they're both tight-lipped about it. His cousin is a little more slippery, a little more sly than Coyote. Does he have his own agenda, or is he just trying to prove himself better than Coyote? You'll have to read the book tomorrow to find out. I'm excited. Next up, we have Raven, another indigenous trickster god, and this particular manifestation is also of Apache origin, although he's generally spoken of as less petty and more wise than Coyote or Fox. He only makes a brief appearance in this book, but it's an important one. Another brief indigenous cameo is Hasteel Toy. You have to forgive my inability to pronounce anything that's not English. She's the Navajo goddess of the hunt, who's married to their god of war. Basically, she's epic. Sam needs a favor from her, but she doesn't give her boon to just anybody. She wants Sam to prove her worthiness first, which leads to an interesting little adventure in the realm of the Navajo gods. Another character worth mentioning isn't exactly a character, but I wrote her that way anyway. That non-character character is Elvira, Sam's 2015 Ducati Multistrada. She may be a motorcycle with no dialogue, but that doesn't mean she has no personality. Named after the Mistress of Dark herself, Elvira is Sam's constant companion on her journey, her one and only sanctuary from the surreal world that Sam faces daily. She's important is what I'm saying. And let's spare a footnote for Phobator, Fantasso's brother, who only makes a tiny appearance in this book, but he set himself up to be quite relevant later. He's the Greek primordial dream god of fear, an oniri like his brother. His name is the root of the word phobia, and that says it all. He is not a nice guy. And lastly, our antagonist. Not gonna tell! He's the general of a legion of Rakshasas, and exhibits more power than all of them. Unkillable, technically undead, and might just be hunting Sam as she hunts him. His abilities are a complete mystery, so facing him should prove interesting. Find out who he is tomorrow when Castle and Coyote comes out. I'm slightly excited. Join me here tomorrow for launch day celebrations, wherein I will be reading passages from the book and announcing the lucky winner of my giveaway. That's right, there's a giveaway. To enter, just subscribe to this here channel right here that you're currently watching, and then click the link below in the description to go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, and woot, you're in the running. You still have time to enter, mortal. Go do it. This is my first giveaway, and I'm mega excited. See you tomorrow for Castle and Coyote launch day. Oh my gods. Bye!